What's up, guys? It's Ray J back with another video, and in this one, I want to break down what's happening with SPY, Tesla, and the overall markets. Just note that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please check out my Moomoo link. If you deposit $100, you're guaranteed 5 free stocks. If you deposit $1,000, you're guaranteed 15. Anyways, the market's doing a very, very good job at holding up so far. We're holding above the 370 area on Tesla. And the question now remains what's going to happen moving forward. But just know this. Tomorrow is going to be Friday, and at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour before the stock market opens tomorrow, we have big data coming out. We have the unemployment numbers, non-farm payrolls, manufacturing numbers, and we'll be watching to see what this number looks like. I also want to call out the labor force participation rate will be coming out as well. So lots of labor numbers are coming out. The unemployment rate is going to be very important. So we'll see if this causes the market to dump or pump. And that's something I can't truly predict. The market could go either way depending on what happens. So if you're holding anything overnight, you have to hold through the data. And I don't know if it's going to cause the market to gap up or gap down. And that's a risk that you have to be willing to take if you're holding anything. So I just want to give you guys this warning about the markets. If you're holding anything overnight, be careful. If Tesla in the market gets launched up, we could be looking for Tesla to break the high of the day and get closer to 380. If we get a rug pull, we could be looking for essentially 365 to be retested on Tesla, if not 362. Either way, it could go either way from this point just to start things off. But despite whether we get a small dip or a pump, the overall trend in Tesla is very bullish. We had the slowdown here at 305 on November 14th. And since then, we've been making higher highs and higher lows, breaking out of this cup and handle like structure. Tesla still looks more bullish nonetheless. For the others out there, SPY is currently consolidating up here because it's at a tough resistance near 608, but there are buyers defending 607. So we're kind of stuck in this range for the time being, going back and forth and back and forth. Will the market turn here and see a bit of a pullback after the unemployment numbers come out, or will the market get a big bounce? I'll be talking about the levels to watch for in more detail in my next video, but I just want to say that we have to be very careful. So please heed my warning. If you are holding anything overnight, will SPY dip below 605 or do we break past 608 to be bullish? We'll have to wait and see. Will ES reject and end up losing this support and dipping back down to about 6,077 or below? Or will we get a big bounce? We'll have to see about that. Will Nvda break out for 147.5 or will it get a rug pull back down to about 142? We'll see. Bitcoin is dipping a little bit. We pumped very nicely to over 100,000, only to dip back down. We have supports at 98,500, 97,163 as two main supports. We'll see if those hold for Bitcoin. For a few more, we have NQ. This is now below 21,500, so it's a tough resistance. Will this reject and start dipping back down for like 21,400? Does this continue to bounce? Will the QQQ reject and start dipping back down to about 520 or below? We're waiting to see how this is going to go. And will Apple start to see a dip back down to 240? We're still waiting to see what the numbers look like, especially with unemployment numbers coming out. Anything could happen. The IWM is looking a little bit weaker. If we don't hold above 238, especially tomorrow, this could be tipping closer to like 236 or so. Coinbase is looking weaker. We got this big rejection off the 350 area. We're looking at support at 316. If that does not hold, we're looking for 306. Amazon's more bullish. It broke past 220, but will this end up losing 220 tomorrow after the data comes out? Or do we break past 222 to remain bullish? Will Meta break out past 620? Do we end up losing support? I'll give you guys more insights about this a little later. We do look a little weaker here, so just be very, very careful, guys. Will Microsoft slow down off 444 and start dipping to 440 again? And does Google start pushing up higher? All of these questions will be answered. I'll give you guys more insights about them actually in my next video. And then we'll get the true answers once the data comes out. So keep in mind, if you're holding anything, once again, be careful. Make sure you watch your levels carefully and just know what the risks are of holding anything overnight. You could make crazy money if you're correct with whatever move you're projecting, or you may not make money. So just be careful. I'm just here to give you guys the warnings. Take care, guys. I'll see you guys in a couple of hours for another update, and peace out.